I was just saying how good things were. things are good.
I have TSA pre-check, so they put me.
Oh yeah.
They didn't let me go through the metal detector.
Pre-check, you're allowed to go through metal detector only.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Unless you get scanned.
Then you get if you get randomized, they'll like toss you through there.
Might be the most lazy thing I've done in my life is still not get TSA.
Pre-check.
Really?
I would
Still
never
haven't got it. I fly every week.
Yeah, multiple times a week.
Yeah.
I would never. Brittany literally picked me up and was like, "Just go in this building." I'm like, "I don't have time for this." And it was
You also never need
5
it.
minutes.
You never need it.
In Philly, you do. Philly's
Philly,
back up,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. Philly is shitty.
I just like going. I like going just through the metal detector.
Yeah, of course.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
So
It is nice, but every time I think about getting it, I'm like, I've never needed it.
You can't just do it online. You have to show up to an office
gotta
and
show up
get
to an office,
approved.
That's how Clear gets you. They
Yeah,
just get
Clear
you on the
lets you
way
at the
in. They're
airport.
Like, you want Clear? You're like, I'm here early. I'll sign up.
yeah,
How much is it? They're like $900 a month. You're like, that's fine. I'll just cancel after the 30 days.
is it that expensive?
It actually is expensive.
Really?
Pre-check's only
I
like
think they
$80
voted.
for
It's not
5 years,
$900
right?
a month,
Obviously,
obviously,
yeah.
Sean.
But
Thank you. Well, you wanted to get the facts straight. I understand.
You are the lifeblood of the truth of this podcast, Sean. You and Lemaire. Although Lemaire has a tenuous relationship with the truth.
Lemaire, wait, you gotta tell him how. I'm sorry, Lemaire. Why does Lemaire fib?
No, I would say
He
got
is in a
fooled by the
distorted.
documentary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you went to jiu-jitsu yesterday, right?
Yeah, I went to 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes.
It was pretty fun. I saw Justin Gaethje there. I had to act like I didn't see him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I was like, oh fuck.
Seeing Gaethje is neat.
Yeah.
And then especially you get to train in front of him.
Yeah.
Did you turn on the Jets?
No. He was on the other side. He was kickboxing. So
You should have got over
kick,
there and
dude.
fucking said, "What's good, dude? What's
Yeah.
good?"
You put up
Gaethje?
your
Say you're the
dude.
real BMF.
yeah.
You're the black motherfucker.
The real BMF.
The real BMF.
What are you doing there?
It was
Is that your first time?
Yeah, at this gym, it was just basically like training, rolling and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know anything.
I would like to see that.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
delighted upon your arrival when you came back because before you left, the confidence through the roof.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm going to 10th Planet, and then I walk outside, he's smoking a blunt, and I was like, Lemaire, you can't smoke a blunt before your big training, and he was like, here's what's gonna happen. He goes, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in there. They're gonna put me in a beginner's class. I'm gonna fucking tap like 2 or 3 people. They're gonna move me up to the thing. They're gonna go, you're actually a white belt or maybe even a blue belt. You said those
I didn't
exact
say I would
words.
tap
You said
anybody.
one strike.
I said I tapped
You told
one
me
guy.
you were gonna tap a couple
I
people.
said I tap one guy.
You said you were gonna. I'm gonna tap 1 or 2 people.
I'd get one guy. I
You
didn't
said
get
1 or 2.
anybody. I said one guy. I said
You
one
said
guy.
1 or 2. I'm certain of it.
No, dude, one guy. It was for sure one guy.
Did you end up catching a body?
No bodies, dude.
0 bodies.
0 bodies. But
Were
they
you
had
caught?
I got caught at the end of each like round though. Like there was like 10 seconds left, and I'm like, "Fuck it, dude, I'm tired."
You tapped him with 10 seconds.
So I didn't even know. I didn't know. I was just not
Gotcha.
breathing. There was times I was like, "I can't fucking breathe right now," and I had to just like, yeah,
That's a reason to tap though.
yeah. I didn't tap when
Just
I couldn't
tap
fucking
yourself like I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, just
I'm
jogging. Yeah.
breathe. I tried to tap before it started to like hurt for real. You know, like the.
I know what you mean. Yeah, Lemaire, I know you talk about it, but I am a 1 strike white belt.
Yeah.
If you surpass me, then you can do security detail for me. So.
Can I buy a day pass to wrestle you
we both
tomorrow?
get our asses kicked.
Can we just go in there and wrestle each other? I want to wrestle you.
Lemaire is nasty.
Lemaire will
Is he
get you.
scrappy?
He'll fuck you up. Oh
He'll
yeah.
fuck you up and
Is
wrestle.
he
I mean, dude, we can
strong?
move the table right now.
John is Lemaire is strong, but also he would wrestle the fuck out of you.
Does he have experience?
Dude, we can move the
He's
table right
failed
now.
out of like 3 different. He's tried 3 different jiu-jitsu trials.
Did you ever
and
get tech
never
followed
gone
by your own
back.
best friend in grade school?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I got tech followed.
Oh
Did
wait,
you
you
really?
wrestled.
Yeah, I got some
Ooh,
experience.
he's
Oh,
got some
yeah.
actual experience.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I don't have any. I did wrestling for a week and I quit.
I'm here for a few days. I think we should get on the mat.
You guys should.
Whoa, John with some scary confidence here.
We got to bring Greco-Roman back, dude. This Brazilian bullshit's been taking over the wrestling scene. We got to take
Yeah,
it back
none of
to
that Brazilian
Greco-Roman.
I think it is. I think the jiu-jitsu stuff's getting dominated a
Greco-Roman,
little.
dude.
The
Spandex.
fucking white Muslims have saved us. They're just mauling these fucking Brazilian dudes. It used to be scary when you saw a Brazilian coming out of the tunnel. Now it's
Oh yeah,
those guys just get tossed around a little.
yeah. Yesterday's queijo.
What's that?
It's yesterday's queijo.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's Portuguese.
I know.
But yeah, they're not as scary anymore.
They're not as scary.
Gracie's were scary. And then they really.
Yeah, because they were the only ones that knew what the fuck they were doing.
And then the dudes came down from the Caucasus
And then
Mountains.
the Caucasus Mountains came down and started butt fucking everybody. Now we need Bo Nichols to save us. We need a white hero.
True.
Just a good Christian white.
We do.
None of these fucking Muslim whites. You know what I mean, John?
Do you think I could take Lemaire?
Dude, I'm telling you, it would be.
I swear, I don't know, man.
Although you're a dad now, he has dad strength.
It just happens, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming I can lift a car now.
I think both of you, the endurance is going to be an issue.
Yeah. We're going to have to take 5-minute breaks between 1-minute rounds for
if
sure.
we move this table, you guys could get into Greco-Roman positioning and just do like a quick drill.
I'll have to unzip my pants into shorts.
Would you
yeah.
actually be open to something like that? Because I would
Here,
never.
on
If
this?
I was on a podcast, I would never do that.
No.
But you would be. Would you consider it?
Here.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
This has
good.
to be in a sanctioned. We need a ref.
I hear you.
I need points. I need
know
a guy.
Yeah, Gardini can
Gardini
ref.
knows the game.
Yeah, I can ref for you guys if you want to
He was
wrestle right now.
he was a wrestler in high
You
school.
think I can take him?
I think Gardini's good at wrestling.
I know, but I have 100 pounds on him.
I'll give you that. What's your experience with wrestling?
Up to 7th grade.
Oh no, God damn it, John.
I still recall a lot of the moves.
True. The fight's still in you.
Yeah, it's muscle memory,
Go
dude.
dog. Tell him what song you used to walk out onto the mat to. That'll strike fear.
I used to walk out to Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash.
Damn, they didn't even let me have music when I walked out.
Well,
True.
You got to earn it.
They actually turned the lights out and everybody left.
I like the fight in you though.
But yeah,
Going
the
after
confidence.
mayor, yeah.
I think I could. How much you weigh?
We might have to do a Hell in the Cell right here.
I know.
My weight will not be an advantage with Lemaire, so I'll need to use my cunning and my wrestling memory. Do I have enough cunning?
Lemaire, are you sore right now though from yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
I'm
get him
so
now.
sore.
He's recovering.
All right,
dude.
yeah. Tomorrow's the day then. I'm going to that gym with you.
10th Planet.
Yeah, will they let a guy like me walk in there
Oh
and just
yeah.
give them
Fucking
You
let
tell-
Lemaire walk in.
If you tell me of a score to settle with Lemaire, they'll for sure.
All right.
Lemaire, I would love to see you. Oh man, that would have been so fun to see you in there.
Dude, it wasn't that bad.
No, I know, but like taking instructions. Like, yes.
That's
Yeah.
that doesn't seem like something you would do. He seems not the kind of guy that would just go to a gym by himself and start feeling up guys.
This is exactly who Lemaire is.
That's awesome.
He would go, I can do that. I'm going to do that. And then he'll come home and go, I'm never going to do that.
I got
But he
too
does
high.
try. He gives it a try. Do you think you're ever going to go back?
Yeah, I got to go back. I got one more free trial on Thursday. And I think I gotta
That's
go.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thursday's the day.
Okay.
I'll start my free trial on Thursday.
Dude, it was too expensive. They don't know this. It's too expensive for me.
But it's
Yeah.
too expensive for me too.
Just is
I'm a day
expensive.
pass guy.
How much is it a month? How much is it a month?
It was like for unlimited, it was like $2.
The Wild Wild West.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. This is so great. The motherfucking big dog is in SNL.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast. We have to do the podcast, guys.
Crazy. We're doing the podcast.
We have to do the
Gotta
podcast.
do the
I know, I'm
podcast.
excited.
You cannot forget the podcast.
Never.
You
Never
guys,
do.
you guys do. You guys even like how are you guys stimulating yourselves, Joe?
Cup of Joe.
Cream soda, Lemaire. You're gonna pass out in 2 seconds.
No, wait, dude, I'll be fine. I'm gonna be so jazzed up.
Damn, dude. Cream rules everything around you, dude. Cream soda rules everything around you.
I'm on the bean, you're on the cream. Bro.
I'm on the motherfucking ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Biloba.
Ginseng. I watched an inspiring video. I'm studying those motherfuckers, dude.
The Chinese?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
I miss
studying
them.
them. Huh?
I miss them being out here in Texas, dude. I miss Chinese people.
You don't see they're kicking around.
You gotta go to like the camp. I don't hang out with college Chinese.
College Chinese
Yeah.
are nice.
No.
I went to an engineering
they're
school.
nice.
What
Yeah.
the bite your tongue?
Bruh.
I went to an engineering school. I didn't go for engineering, obviously, but there was many college Chinese, and they are about business. Dude.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
No.
I was trying to kiss them. They'd say, no, thank you. I'm studying engineering. Dude, I watched a video on, who's the guy, Rizza Islam? You ever fuck with, does he come up in your algorithm?
No.
He's like a hard,
Here how it goes.
my algorithm's crazy. It might be like Rizza Islam. Oh yeah, maybe he's not in
Ronnie
good
Steven.
standing. He's like a disciple of the Honorable Elijah blah blah blah. Yeah, Muhammad.
Oh, I see.
But he was going on. I was watching the video last night. I couldn't fall asleep. I did kill Tony last night, and I was just wide awake because I hit the blunt. I hit the blunt
The L,
once,
and you hit the cup.
I had
too.
the L in the cup. I had and I was on the microdose as well.
He looks
That's
like Farnsworth
nice.
Bentley. You know the guy who used to carry the umbrella for Diddy?
Yeah.
Looks like Dilly's umbrella boy.
Yeah, dude, I was watching a video last night and he was saying, I mean, dude, first of all, like black Muslim dudes, I know they have a regrettable stance on the Jews, hence the ADL's hard slam on them.
But look at the drip though.
The drip is crazy. And dude, the fucking theories, the theories are off the hook too.
Yeah.
He was saying how he studies white people.
Yeah.
He's like, I study them. He's like, a lot of you brothers don't want to study the white man.
Gotta
He's like,
study the
I
white
watch
man.
his every
Yeah,
move.
Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
Exactly, dude. I like that.
I like
like
that too.
I
I
like
like
him-
the skinny peace sign in the Getty image.
The
skinny
Dude, the skinny peace sign.
Yeah.
Oh, he claimed.
Dude, that's the gat, dude.
Oh, according to oh shit. According to him, he was saying he's saying that white people studied black people, and that's where we got all of our swag from. He's talking going way back, and so that way we designed the system. We studied y'all, designed the system, and then we held you down with it. Now you guys have to study us to redesign the system. It's gonna be. I love the way he's thinking about that.
I kind of agree, dude. It's kind of like, it doesn't sound like crazy.
No,
It sounds like right, because you ever see these geeked up white boys nowadays, dude?
which one we
You're
talking
sitting
about?
right next to him,
geeked
bro.
Yeah, the geeked up whiteys, dude.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. He was like, we got to study white people. We got to study their ways. And I understand he's filtering it through like a,
Muslim.
yeah, or almost like a black Israelite
Yeah.
scope. But he is, in a way, it's just like a monumental pull up your pants. He's doing a monumental, but it's in like a sick way. where
Monumental.
He's just kind of like, yeah, we just got to study them and emulate them and take our swag back. We got to show up early and stuff. It's like, you guys, wait, we were late first? Is that what's going on? You guys are super early?
Man, dude,
Lemaire, you were fucking right on time today. You were 11:01, swagged out, taking that white swag, dude. That prototypical white swag, 11:01.
that white extra minute, dude.
True, cream soda and the cream backwoods is aggressive, Lemaire.
Hella cream, bro.
Casuals.
Why does everything got to match?
I don't know. Even the Buckies, dude.
Stop stealing the ancient white swag, dude.
Dude, the Bucky,
Dude, I'm-
Bucky
Oh, yeah.
sweatshirt, Bucky sweatpants.
I'm for
cream
sure
soda
still
at
white.
11 a.m.
Dude, why are you dripping so fucking hard?
I've been a
drip.
I was dripped out today though. I had the fucking black yin yang tee and the
Yin
black
yang.
fucking pants on.
Yeah,
My wife
that's
came out of the closet. I came out of the closet. Well, pause. But I came out. I got to walk in. I'm just balling out. But I came out of the walk in. I'll just put it like that. And then, she saw that I was. My wife saw us matching. She was like, "God damn!" I threw, dude. If you throw a hard
Yeah.
match on black people, they're like, they get like dizzy for a
see
second.
you. I see you.
If you match hard, they're like, shit.
Yeah, it's like
they
a-
immediately are like,
You're
they check
stuttering.
themselves.
Yeah.
They check themselves.
It's
They're
like
like,
you just-
damn, dude, I'm wearing blue and green. This is bullshit.
What am I,
You
fucking
call me
asshole?
I should be matched to the fucking T's. You guys are right. That might be your swag originally. I don't think Europeans knew about matching before.
No, dude. Africans they'd have the chain with the skirt. They'd match.
True. You guys were on that bullshit back in the day of like stretching out your ears and shit. You guys were
Now
on
we're on that, though.
bullshit. Now we're
Yeah.
Now Hot
dude,
Topic is
see?
on that.
Dude, Rizza Islam's totally right. That's why I'm studying Asians right now. Because
Yeah.
I think the Asians built the system, my brothers. I think the Asians built.
They built the hold people down system.
I mean, they do have a hold people down system.
I mean, they're doing it pretty good in Africa right now.
Yeah, I heard they're down that way. Even the Chinese government or the
Yeah.
communist government
Oh,
seems
yeah.
pretty ironclad. I did like watching videos of them scooping up people during COVID,
Yeah, bolting them into their apartment building.
locking them in. Yeah,
I
but
saw,
go ahead. Sorry, Lemaire. No,
No, I
please.
was going to stay political. I saw Ian Coulter on Bill Maher. Real
Who?
Time, Bill Maher.
Who's this lady?
From her in
And
a while.
Coulter.
What's she been up
She's
to?
like I don't know, dude. She was cooking though.
What was she
She
saying?
was saying like
She's a Fox News lady.
she's just like a Republican commenter, I guess.
Well, there you
or
go.
there it
Yes.
goes. American commentator and author.
Yeah.
All right.
She used to ride with DJT pretty hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
She hates DJT now.
Oh, really?
She hates him now.
Maybe
That's what
I'm
she's
wrong.
saying. I don't know. He's a con man, dude. No offense.
Bro.
who are you pulling for in the upcoming election?
Me, I was going to RFK, dude.
Sick.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
Knock on wood.
You get a lot of hate for that on Twitter. If you
Yeah.
like RFK, people are like, he's gonna take your guns.
Take
It's like, dude, he said it.
I don't have
Watch
any.
it, Lemaire. Watch it.
That's my president, dude. I'll take it.
You'll give your guns to your president?
Yeah, I don't have any right now, but
True.
we'll see. When I get one, we'll fucking see.
You should get one so you can give it to the government eventually.
Yeah.
Dude, right now,
I like,
so what was she saying? What's her fucking deal?
She was saying she was talking to Van Jones, who works for CNN.
Who's
and
Van Jones?
He's like the
Van
black
Jones
guy
is
that
Gay
works.
black guy?
Mace Windu.
I don't think he does look like Mace Windu.
He's like liberal Mace Windu.
Van Jones isn't gay.
No, I don't think.
He's got a perfect gay black guy name. Though.
Yeah,
True.
he's for sure pretending because like during the whole interview they were just condescending to Ann Coulter, but she was saying the realest shit, dude. It
What was she
crazy.
saying?
She was saying like the only difference between like murder rates, the real difference between murder rates isn't like race, it's single mother versus two family homes or single parent versus
sure.
two family homes. That's the actual real like reason for
Yeah.
murder rates. And
Yeah,
she's
because you need
also-
a dad to be like, back in my day, son, we used our hands.
Yeah, dude.
That didn't make you a man.
My dad used to love doing that. That was my dad's whole stance on the
used
police
these.
brutality thing.
Yeah.
They used to use your
He'd be
hands.
like, I don't know why these young kids use their guns all the time. They're afraid to fucking put their hands on somebody. He's like, back in my day, I used to love to get my hands dirty.
yeah, old men love fighting.
Dude, I could totally see your dad dropping the hat, taking the holster off, being like, "Square up,
Yeah, fucking-
square up."
Yeah, that would be. What is this
Oh, wait till you get a hold of it.
peaceful two-party system of the planet? Of the
Yeah. Now it's the two oldest apes are falling down, and both sides are ignoring it.
What's the like? Where are the apes taking themselves by the third?
The kingdom
Kingdom.
is the new one. Yes, Dr. Zaius is back.
Who gets to play their human collaborator? That might be one of my most coveted roles, if I'm being honest.
Yes,
Last Samurai probably is the biggest role I'd like to play, and the
Last
human
Samurai-
collaborator to a civilization.
Last Samurai couldn't be sicker.
The best. So who gets to play? Is it
Franco
James
was
Franco?
so the first one is Franco. It's like the
I saw
you know,
that
it's
one.
The begin. Yeah, that's the one I definitely remember seeing. The next one is a guy who looks like O'Connor. Whatever that guy's name is.
I think I know you're.
And
talking
Woody
about.
Harrelson. There's two guys that look exactly like O'Connor. There's another guy.
That's crazy. And they're both like, no, these apes are smarter than you think.
I think by the second one, the apes have started to go nuts, riding
Really?
horses and stuff.
Oh,
But
really?
Yeah, when Caesar talks for the first time, it's an exciting moment.
I feel like I've seen that before.
No, and all the other monkeys go like, oh. It cuts to this one gorilla that's in a cage, and the guy screams no, and he goes, oh. No racism behind it. I was like, that was Lemaire at AEW. Anytime someone went off the top ropes, just no offense, Guard Dog. I don't know if you've explained this to him. Guard Dog was secretly filming Lemaire at AEW.
Oh, really?
The autism was on.
You know, she was
I know
locked
we
in.
joke around about you being autistic, but that was a full display, dude. It's like
I mean, I
hands
was
at his
too.
sides, like. Get him! No!
I was Caesar, dude. I was like, I was screaming at the fighters. I loved it so much.
But anyway, I've been very pumped on Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Since last night.
What? They've started to speak. Yeah, it's the fourth one. We don't know what they're up to.
I think the fourth
Well,
one
they
is
speak
like
fluently in the fourth one,
Yeah.
according to the trailer, which is so cool. I think they keep saying it's a beautiful day to be alive or something.
Yeah,
Like
What's
that.
their
they're having a good
diction? Is it like it is a beautiful day, or is it,
Sorta,
do they
it's
give them
tough
English
guy.
accents?
No, they're just tough guys.
They're badass tough guys.
So fucking sick.
Seems
Yes.
The fourth one's gonna be all girl apes.
If they take this from me, if they take Planet of the Apes from me,
It's gonna be a girl ape being like, "My pussy is so powerful. Hail my pussy!" And Cornelius will be like, "Listen to her.
yeah,
We've been mean to them for too long. The human species have totally flopped with their women." It'll definitely be that. There's no way they're
you're
not
probably right.
There's no way they're not going to take Planet
If
of the
they
Apes.
take Planet of the Apes from me, that's it. Get your hands off me,
Yeah, you're going to have to go,
you
no.
damn dirty liberals. Why do the liberals ruin everything, dude?
I don't know, man.
Yo, I tried to play FIFA online last night for the first time.
Don't tell me. Did the libs fucking ruin it?
The libs butt fucked FIFA so badly.
That one, you would think they'd have got that one first.
They got so there's a thing called Ultimate Team where if you win a game, you get a certain amount of points, then you can buy new players. You can buy better players to join your team. Of course, the female players are in there. So your team's ladies.
Yeah, and who do you play
And
against?
they're
High schoolers?
yeah, and you lose 10-0 to fucking 15-year-old. No. And their ratings are the same.
What?
Like the first player I got was like a 91 overall
It's a lady.
lady.
Why
I
are they
immediately
doing
traded her. I took a 60 overall Korean goalkeeper over her. I was like, dude,
Why are they doing that? It's not offensive to
I
be like
don't
boys
get
are
it.
better than girls at soccer. I'm not even trying to like rile up,
I think-
sexist dregs of society. It's just
Yeah.
a fucking fact.
I was being very sexist.
Were you really?
I literally every single female player I got, no matter what their rating was, quick sell for 0. Sold them for free.
you
So
traffic
get them
them?
off
Did
my
you
roster.
traffic
I trafficked them. I just get rid of them. I don't know why. I mean,
So you were just like, no. Not
I
having
said,
this.
no. I put my
Has your
foot down.
team suffered though due to your ideological?
No, I'm good at FIFA because I've never played it online. So I start against other people that have never played it, which is
Okay.
like their first time playing.
Nice.
First game, 7-1.
Damn.
Yeah,
Against live agents
just
who have
against a guy. Yeah,
highly rated, 97 rated girls on their team.
he also I noticed didn't have one female on the field.
What?
I think it's a common thing. I think if you have females on your field, it's lame. You would have an all-female team. I know you fucking horny devil. That's who this is for.
Yeah.
Oh, they had Hope Solo right in the goalie booth.
Girl, 97 speed.
Just
Logic,
burning.
150%.
just burning past Cristiano Ronaldo down the field.
Annoying, 0.
Super smart, 99 overall, super smart.
Loses her mind once a month. That doesn't happen.
That's made up. That's fucking conservative propaganda.
I watched the ultimate debate, Ben Shapiro versus Destiny. I don't know if Destiny is the guy, really, if there's a guy named Destiny, but he's like a liberal political commentator.
Named Destiny.
He was fair. He's
He
not,
was being fair and balanced.
for some reason, his name's, I don't know if it was like versus Destiny or the guy's name. Maybe it's his like online, maybe YouTubers have like stripper names now. But it was for some reason Ben Shapiro versus Destiny on the Lex Friedman podcast. It was good. Shapiro, dude, and like again, you can say whatever you want about him. Him debating. He's so fucking good at debating. It's insane. It's very funny because he'll get caught in little traps, and dude, he'll like because they're just like wrestling with words and stuff. And
Yeah.
they'll be like, well, you don't think like we should give like schools air conditioning? And he was like, no, it'd be better as 2-parent household. He's like, obviously that's better. And he's like, well, that's just the best. And he'll hit him with
Yeah.
some crazy analogy. It's pretty sick.
We didn't have air conditioning in my high school.
We didn't have it at my
Fucking sucked
grade
dick,
school for
dude.
sure.
We didn't learn anything.
You
It
can't.
was too hot.
But at least you had 2-parent house. Ben Shapiro would say.
Did have a 2-parent household,
You had a
which
2-parent
was
household.
I would trade
for air conditioning. Yeah, I would have done it.
Truthfully,
I would've done it.
100%.
I wanted my parents to get divorced when I was younger. I'm the only person. I was like, dude, that I would hear about people in divorced households, and I'm like, lucky. 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, my parents stay together every year. I'd be like, it's our anniversary. I'd be like, oh,
Can you imagine?
you guys please split up.
Can you imagine our dads going to their house for Christmas or your birthday, the shit you would get. Be like, here's a pocket knife that he got for free. At a
pocket knife every year. He bought my mom a set of pots and pans one year. Total alpha move, dude. A new set of Cathalons. It was just like, yo, here you go, babe.
It's actually nice. She probably enjoyed it.
She was kind of pissed. She was we were laughing. She was she was whatever.
I'm sure.
Is that Nocta?
No, this is not Nocta, but that's a fair guess.
I know you.
You do know me. Thank you. John Del Calo's here. Hot start.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
John, look at that. Look at this. I didn't even notice your fucking drip, dude.
You like it? You probably don't.
I like it. You
Yeah?
look nice.
These are the perfect airport pants.
What you got?
They
Lots
zip
of
off.
zippers.
You can dump. You can dump
Oh,
heat,
you
dude.
can make those
Damn,
shorts.
dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Are they knee pads?
What if you get hot in the airport? You got to take them off. They're just
Are the
double
knees
layered.
enhanced? Is it double layer?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
You for real should zip those off going through TSA.
True.
Put them in the container.
You could probably take your dick out in TSA and be like, I didn't know. I thought you.
Yeah,
I thought I had
yeah,
to
yeah.
take my
There's so many zippers on this thing, dude. I don't know.
Get in the fucking scanner thing and just take your pants all the way down. Like, so sorry, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you could easily.
Trying to comply. I'm just.
There's
trying
just
to
so many
comply.
rules here. I always forget.
And then they'd find out. They'd be like, I'm looking at your schedule. You fly every single week. You're like, well,
You've been pulling your dick out on TSA every single week.
it'd be a good way to seek revenge on them.
Be so funny. Yeah, like when I got random the other day, I should have been like, all right, my bad. And just like took my pants off. I'm like, well, I don't know.
Like I didn't really shower this morning, so get in there, boys. It's gonna be rough.
What did they do to you for the rando?
Nothing. They just put me through the fucking scanner. I have TSA pre-check, so they put me.
Oh yeah.
They didn't let me go through the metal detector.
Pre-check, you're allowed to go through metal detector only.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Unless you get scanned.
Then you get if you get randomized, they'll like toss you through there. And
Might be
scan.
the most lazy thing I've done in my life is still not get TSA.
Pre-check.
Really?
I would
Still
never
haven't
done.
got it. I fly every fucking week.
Yeah, multiple times a week.
Yeah.
I would never. Brittany literally picked me up and was like, "Just go in this building." I'm like, "I don't have time for this." And it was
You also never need
5
it.
minutes.
You never need it.
In Philly, you do. Philly's
Philly,
back up,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. Philly is shitty.
I just like going. I like going just through the metal detector.
Yeah, of course.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
So
It is nice, but every time I think about getting it, I'm like, I've never needed it.
You can't just do it online. You have to show up to an office
gotta
and
show up to
get
an office, yeah.
approved.
That's how Clear gets you. They
yeah,
just get
clear
you on
lets
way
you at
in.
the
They're like,
airport.
you want Clear? You're like, I'm here early. I'll sign up.
Yeah,
How
Yeah.
much is it? They're like $900 a month. You're like, that's fine. I'll just cancel after the 30 days.
is it that expensive?
It actually is expensive.
Really?
Pre-check's
I
only
think
like
they
$80
vote
for
it. It's not
5 years,
$900
right?
a month,
Obviously,
obviously,
yeah.
Sean.
But
Thank you. Well,
it's-
you wanted to get the facts straight. I understand.
You are the lifeblood of the truth of this podcast, Sean. You and Lemaire. Although Lemaire has a tenuous relationship with the truth.
Lemaire, wait, you gotta tell him how. I'm sorry, Lemaire. Why does Lemaire fib?
No, I would say
He
he
is
got
in a
fooled by the
distorted.
documentary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you went to jiu-jitsu yesterday, right?
Yeah, I went to 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes.
It was pretty fun. I saw Justin Gaethje there. I had to act like I didn't see him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I was like, oh fuck.
Seeing Gaethje is neat.
Yeah.
And then especially you get to train in front of him.
Yeah.
Did you turn on the Jets?
No. He was on the other side. He was kickboxing. So
You should have got
Oh,
over
okay,
there and
dude.
fucking said, "What's good, dude? What's
Yeah.
good?"
Put up
Gaethje?
your
Say you're
dude.
the real BMF.
yeah.
You're the black motherfucker.
The real BMF.
The real BMF.
What are you doing there?
It was
Is that your first time?
Yeah, at this gym, it was just basically like training, rolling and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know anything.
I would like to see that.
Yeah,
I was delighted upon your arrival when you came back because before you left, the confidence through the roof.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm going to 10th Planet, and then I walk outside, he's smoking a blunt, and I was like, Lemaire, you can't smoke a blunt before your big training, and he was like, here's what's gonna happen. He goes, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in there. They're gonna put me in a beginner's class. I'm gonna fucking tap like 2 or 3 people. They're gonna move me up to the thing. They're gonna go, you're actually a white belt or maybe even a blue belt. You said those
I didn't
exact
say I would
words.
tap
said one
anybody.
strike.
I said I tap
You told
one
me
guy.
you were gonna tap a
I
couple
said
people.
I tap one guy.
You said you were gonna. I'm gonna tap one or two people.
I'd get one guy. I didn't
said
get
one or
anybody. I said one guy. I said
You
one
said
guy.
one or two. I'm certain of it.
No, dude, one guy. It was for sure one guy.
Did you end up catching a body?
No bodies, dude.
0 bodies.
0 bodies. But
Were
they
you
had
caught?
I got caught at the end of each like round though. Like There was like 10 seconds left, and I'm like, fuck it, dude, I'm tired.
You tapping with 10 seconds?
I didn't even know. I didn't know. I was just not breathing. There was times I was like, I can't fucking breathe right now. And I had to just like, yeah.
That's a reason to tap though.
Yeah. I didn't tap when I couldn't
tap
fucking
yourself
breathe.
like I'm out.
Yeah, just jogging. Yeah.
I tried to tap before it started to like hurt for real. You know, like the.
I know what you mean. Yeah, Lemaire, I know you talk about it, but I am a one strike wipeout.
Yeah.
If you surpass me, then you can do security detail for me. As well.
Can I buy a day pass to wrestle you tomorrow?
Both get our asses kicked.
Can we just go in there and wrestle each other? I want to wrestle you.
Lemaire is nasty.
Lemaire will
Is he
get you.
scrappy?
He'll fuck you up. Oh
He'll
yeah.
fuck you up and
Is
wrestle.
he
I mean, dude, we
strong?
can move the table right now.
John is Lemaire is strong, but also he would wrestle the fuck out of you.
Does he have experience?
Dude, we can move the
He's
table right
failed
now.
out of like 3 different. He's tried 3 different jiu-jitsu trials.
Did you ever
and
get tech
never
followed
gone
by your own
back.
best friend in grade school?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I got tech followed.
Oh
Did
wait,
you
you
really?
wrestled.
Yeah, I got some
Ooh,
experience.
he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
some actual experience.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I don't have any. I did wrestling for a week and I quit.
I'm here for a few days. I think we should get on the mat.
You guys should.
Whoa, John with some scary confidence here.
We got to bring Greco-Roman back, dude. This Brazilian bullshit's been taking over the wrestling scene. We got to take
Yeah,
it back
none of
to
that Brazilian
Greco-Roman.
I think it is. I think the jiu-jitsu stuff's getting dominated a
Greco-Roman,
little.
dude.
The
Spandex.
fucking white Muslims have saved us. They're just mauling these fucking Brazilian dudes. It used to be scary when you saw a Brazilian coming out of the tunnel. Now it's
Oh yeah,
those guys just get tossed around a little.
yeah. Yesterday's Queijo.
What's that?
It's yesterday's Queijo.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's Portuguese.
I know.
But yeah, they're not as scary anymore.
They're not as scary.
Gracies were scary, and then they really.
Yeah, because they were the only ones that knew what the fuck they were doing.
And then the dudes came down from the Caucasus
And then
Mountains.
the Caucasus Mountains came down and started butt fucking everybody. Now we need Bo Nichols to save us. We need a white hero.
True.
Just a good Christian white.
We do.
None of these fucking Muslim whites. You know what I mean, John?
Do you think I could take Lemaire?
Dude, I'm telling you, it would be.
I swear, I don't know, man.
Although you're a dad now, he has dad strength.
It just happens, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming I can lift a car now.
I think both of you, the endurance is going to be an issue.
Yeah. We're going to have to take 5-minute breaks between 1-minute rounds for
if
sure.
we move this table, you guys could get into Greco-Roman positioning and just do like a quick drill. Like
I'll have to
almost-
unzip my pants into shorts.
Would
But
you
yeah.
actually be open to something like that? Because I would
Here,
never.
on
If
this?
I was on a podcast, I would never do that.
No.
But you would be. Would you consider it?
Here.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
This has
good.
to be in a sanctioned. We need a ref.
I hear you.
I need points. Dude. I need
know
a guy.
Yeah, Gardini can
Gardini
ref.
knows the game.
Yeah, I can ref for you guys if you want to
He was
wrestle right now.
he was a wrestler in high
You
school.
think I can take him?
I think Gardini's good at wrestling.
I know, but I have 100 pounds on him.
I'll give you that. What's your experience with wrestling?
Up to 7th grade.
Oh no, God damn it, John.
I still recall a lot of the moves.
True. The fight's still in you.
Yeah, it's muscle memory,
Go
dude.
dog. Tell him what song you used to walk out onto the mat to. That'll strike fear. in
I
him.
used to walk out to Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash.
Damn, they didn't even let me have music when I walked out.
True.
You got to earn it.
They actually turned the lights out and everybody left.
I like the fight in you though.
But yeah,
Going
the
after
confidence.
mayor, yeah.
I think I could. How much you weigh?
We might have to do a Hell in the Cell right here.
I know.
My weight will not be an advantage with Lemaire, so I'll need to use my.
Hey, Sean, if you would have fallen,
That would have been the best. If you would have taken out your fine china, Gardini would have fucking wrecked your china.
Took out the camera.
the bug thing I
And
got.
then just a bunch of I'm sorry's. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Matthew's not here. He's getting nose surgery.
Did you get a nose job?
No, he broke his nose.
What did he do?
He was body surfing and he smashed his face.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How bad of it? Did he have
Like shattered his nose.
Did he have the black eyes?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the talk like this.
Yeah, he was fucked.
So it's going to be a big reveal when he gets here, like
I
a new
think
face.
They're gonna do the thing where they take it off. And he goes,
that's today. He's getting his like stints out of his nose today.
do you think his family's gonna be around? And then Billy's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I told his lovely wife to film him when he was post surgery, thinking it would be funny.
I hope they
But
put
he
a
was
black nose
fucked
on
up
him.
on drugs, and he was furious.
He was mad.
Yeah, he was high on. He just got out of surgery. He was like, "Get the fuck out of me!"
I always
He
come
goes,
out.
"Say hi to Shane." He goes, "Is this what you wanted, you sick fuck?"
You gotta put that video on the Patreon.
I can't do that because he's like,
He should have done the thing where he's
He's
like, hand me a
fucked.
mirror, like like Joker and Batman. He's like, what did you do to me?
yeah. They should
What if he looks
sit him up.
What if he sounds different?
He may.
He's like, hey. Cusker goes back like, hey.
Grounding.
You know the body makes DMT. That's crazy. So he broke his nose that bad.
Yeah, he sent me the X-ray. He is
What the
He
fuck is
smashed
body
it. He
surfing?
smashed it. It's just riding a wave, like just flat.
just
Nothing
catching a
else.
wave
It's
in the
laying,
beach.
it's laying down surfing.
Yeah,
Lay down surfing.
Yeah, but no board.
What?
He's just riding the wave, dude. Just him.
Like a
And he
fish?
went straight into either a
Wait,
person
so
or the
there's
ground.
there's no board involved in body
no,
surfing?
no, he goes like
He's just waiting for you know the thing when you're a kid, you just let the
he
wave
dived
take
with
you.
the wave.
And he shattered
He
his nose.
shattered his nose.
Damn.
In front of his family. He was talking, he was like telling his kids, like, hey, watch this.
And then blood just
Yeah,
coming
it came
down.
up like,
oh, fuck. That's how it's supposed to go. Dude, that's fucking intense.
yeah, that is intense.
So he had the surgery today. So he'll be back
Yeah.
next week
He'll be back next week.
with his new nose.
yeah.
Damn.
He's going to be looking good, dude.
He's gonna be so hot.
But you've seen it?
No. I mean, yeah, I've seen what he looks like now, but it's covered up. He's got a bandage and it's taped to his face. He's like, dude, this fucking sucks.
I can't wait for that reveal.
Yeah.
I hope he shows up like it looks just like a classic fake like mustache nose. Like a big mustache, big
Just give
nose.
him a honker.
Yeah.
Either a honker or a fucking Michael Jackson.
Just a little tiny.
Just nothing.
Little tiny with a little nub.
Oh,
What if he like whistles when he breathes? Like what if they get one of the airways wrong? So it's like, see.
he's pumped on it because he's had a deviated septum and he's very excited.
I'm very jealous of him.
Yeah.
Because I can't smell. I have
Oh,
no
yeah,
smell.
You need a whole new nose.
Dude,
Yeah.
but and the doctor's like, we might have to do surgery because if I pull my nose up, I can smell like a little piggy.
What?
Yeah, Katie had a nail polish remover, and I was like, look, nothing. And she's like, stop doing that. I'm still breathing it in. So I was like,
That's what
I
I
can't
did.
even be touched.
I did that during COVID. I was like, I can't smell anything. And they're like, you can smell, dude. You're lying. I was like, I took a bunch of bleach. I was like, nothing.
Nothing.
And they're like, dude, you should chill.
But I was doing that, and then I like pinched my nose and pulled it up, and I was like, oh, there it is.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. But every time I go to the doctor, they're like, there's nothing we can do.
I gotta give that a shot. I think it's for me. It's the same shit, but I blame it on weed. Like just the years. I don't know if that actually. Has
Well, I
anything-
smoked cigarettes for so long. That's what it was. I just would always blow
Oh,
through
really?
my nose. Yeah. Dude, I'd always exhale like this.
That's sweet.
It's the
though.
best
Yeah,
way.
it looks so cool.
It's
But
worth
in
it.
middle school, I
friction
really
hill?
just looked like I was going through it. 8th grade, I'd be like, pre-algebra was tough. Damn, dude, I'm jealous of McCuster's gonna be able to breathe so well.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a
But his
deviated
sleep is-
septum too, but I try not to bring it up because he's very serious about his. I don't
Oh,
know.
he like out serious?
No, he's just serious. I don't care at all.
What do you mean? So like
I have it. I can't breathe out of this nostril.
at all?
Actually, that was perfect. Maybe it's that one. No, that's the good one.
Don't you ever think about?
Damn, maybe I don't have it.
Don't you ever think
Anyway,
about? Don't you ever think
Breaking
about
news.
opening it up though?
no,
giving it a
just a
pull.
classic mouth breathing.
Dude, this whole
dude.
episode should just be nose breaths.
Anyway,
You know
we
how
got
they-
that going.
You know how they edit clips? You know how they edit clips together where it's like,
Yeah, they got me on one of those. You know how they get Macho Man with those?
yeah, they go,
they got me with one. dude.
where it was like the mushroom kicks in. He's like, yeah, oh yeah.
I love that one with when you and your boy get a bag.
He's like,
And it's him and Hulk Hogan.
he's like, oh yeah. Dude, there's a one that's going around now of old school Memphis, Tennessee Macho Man, when he's cutting a promo and it says when you're drunk on Coors Light, telling your nieces and nephews about it, and he's like, I played baseball, yeah, and I was very good at it. Yeah, it's like an old Macho Man promo, dude.
Where'd he play? He
played for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Cardinals drafted him.
Damn, he must
Then he
have
threw his
flying out there.
Dude, check this shit out. He threw his arm out And he was so athletic, he taught himself how to throw with the other arm and move from pitcher to catcher.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like, yeah, I'll just do it with the other one. Meanwhile, with my good arm, I'm like, I throw like a girl.
Dude, think of hitting a homer off of him and him just being like, God,
I told you not to pull the slider. Is this the pitcher losing his shit? Yeah, you gave it away. You gave it away. You know I don't like the crowd.
saw baseball. I went to a Twins game during COVID, so it was like empty.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I got you can hear the pitchers fucking lose their minds when they give up a home run.
No way.
Those dudes spaz. You know when they put their glove on their face?
Yeah.
Like, fuck. There's an empty ballpark. Everyone's just like, whoa.
MLB needs to bring that in.
Yeah, get a mic on those
mic
Yeah,
guys.
Mike, like they mic up the wrong players. Mic up a pitcher when he fucking lets a dinger go. Fuck! Because there's no way you feel anything but that.
Yeah.
All right, I got to play this because we're talking pitching. It reminded me of this rocker.
Rocker's remarks on our show back in November may have outraged Met fans. It was
Do
the
you
comments.
remember John Rocker's quote?
Dude, I remember exactly. He
It's
said,
crazy.
he goes, why would I want to go to Shea Stadium where I take the 7 train,
Yeah.
which is filled with a woman with 7 of her kids, a guy with a pink mohawk who probably has AIDS, and he throws
Says
batteries?
Queer.
Am I getting it pretty close?
Very close.
National outcry. Rocker told SI he would never play for a New York team. Here's a recap of his most inflammatory remarks. Quote, imagine having to take the number 7 train to the ballpark, looking like you're riding through Beirut, next to some kid with purple hair, next to some queer with AIDS, right next to some dude who just got out of jail for the 4th time, right next to some 20-year-old mom with 4 kids. It's depressing. And about New York City itself, Rocker said, the biggest thing I don't like about New York are the foreigners. I'm not a very big fan of foreigners. You can walk an entire block in Times Square and not hear anybody speaking English. Asians and Koreans, Vietnamese and Indians and Russians and Spanish people and everything up there. How the hell do they get in this country?
I think
Who's that?
That's
John Rocker, old pitcher for the Braves.
He's Kenny Powers.
I think it was. I think
That's what it was
Colin
based.
Quinn on Weekend Update because they brought out they like did that joke or whatever,
really?
and Colin goes, "Well, the guy's definitely been to Queens." But then that was Will Ferrell's like one of his first breakout things.
Really?
He showed up on Weekend Update with the Braves jersey on, the hat. He's like,
Damn.
"I'm John Rocker. I throw heat. I throw heat." He was just like yelling
wow.
it. I can't find it. I've been looking for Will Ferrell as John Rocker.
It's an interesting connection because that was because McBride and McKay did foot.
The Wild Wild West.
God, this feels good, dude.
This is nice.
We're on the AM, dude.
There's been another power outage in my Airbnb in Westchester, so we're gonna have to record just audio today.
Yeah.
This is all we can give you.
It'll be an AV experience though, because we will have visuals.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have strong visuals for the YouTube community.
Yes, the young man, Sean Gard. Look at this visual. They've got one visual.
We have strong visuals for the YouTube community.
Get them a visual of Lemaire.
What's up, YouTube community? How are you? Sorry, YouTube audio listeners, you won't even notice a difference. YouTube community, yes, our likenesses won't be flowing in the at the frame rate that you like, but you'll see some sick ass pictures. Sick
Yeah,
ass
there's gonna be
visuals.
cool pics.
Just close your eyes and listen to this on YouTube, dude. It'll be no different.
Mm-hmm.
Go into your imagination. I was in imagination station. I was telling you before we started.
Yeah.
I doubled the microdose today. And again, you can say like, oh, that's nothing, but dude, 2 of those little guys will get the second one sneaks up on
Those
you,
little
man.
capsules.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made me shit my pants.
Yeah, they'll do that as well.
Yeah.
They were more working on your inner, probably, I would say quadrant 2.
Yeah.
I'm in my quadrant 1 right now. Quadrant 2 is
I was working on my 3rd quadrant last night.
What was your 3rd quadrant?
Masturbating feverishly.
The quadrant 1 is individual internal. Quadrant 2 is individual external.
Of course.
But yes, it's theory.
Of course, Matt.
It's a TOE, dude. It's a theory of everything. I won't bog you down with it, but
No, please. I'd love to be bogged down with this.
we can't jump right into a TOE.
Matt, bog me.
We can't jump right into a TOE, dude. That's bad manners. If you jump right into a theory of everything in the beginning of a podcast, that's honestly bad manners.
No, I
So
want.
let's work it up. Yeah, we can't.
Why are you resisting? Give me it. Give me the theory.
Give me the TOE.
I need it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know it yet. It's I'm still in the book. It's Ken Wilber called A Theory of Everything. So far, it's actually really sick. But the one I got this from a YouTube video. He breaks down, and and there could be. I'm trying to think if there's stuff missing, but he breaks down like I don't even know. I guess it's supposedly everything, but in terms of like human experience, there's quadrant 1. You getting this? Guardian, you picking it up?
Get the graphs.
Are you pulling up graphs? Get the visuals ready, dude.
Ready
Ken Wilber, Theory of Everything, TOE. A lot of people hate. By the way, a lot of people hate TOEs. A lot of strong resistance to TOEs.
I got a feeling I'm going to be one of them.
Well, we'll see. I mean, by the end of this, you might jump to tier 2 thinking.
I've been around Gerben so much. You reminded me of him there. I was like, I got a feeling I'm going to be against it. Well, you didn't do it. You did well in yours. Yeah. Well, he hit you. He told me he channeled you today.
Really?
Yeah.
With what?
Very, very funny scene. He was
that's awesome.
He had to be. I was like, dude, be sexy. Show me sexy. He's like, you don't think I can use sex appeal? And he was like, I was just thinking to Matt. I was like, how the fuck was that like Matt? Matt doesn't do that.
I get sexy. I get sexy. I get sexy and playful. You're saying I don't get sexy and playful?
Not like you should see he leaned and went, you don't think I can get sexy? I was like, how was that? I mean, it's nice.
It is nice. And I it's kind of cool he picked up on that's exactly my sexuality of just fucking slide,
lean
playful,
in.
Fully lean in, but also leave enough for me to jump back in case you're not biting.
Keep your distance.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble on the internet. So like, yeah, I'm like good at being like real coy.
Cool.
When I'm like playing, dude, when I'm playing sexually, first of all, when I'm putting my family first and my fitness first, I'm freaking unstoppable, dude. Did you see that clip of that guy?
Andy?
Yeah.
God damn it, Andy.
When I put my family first and my fucking fitness first, I'm freaking dangerous, dude. Imagine saying that to a room full of dudes with tucked in polo shirts.
I'm out. I fell into the hole. I came around. It was this typical lifestyle. I started to like him. Yeah. I was like, actually, this guy's funny. And then the more I watched, I can't.
I mean, dude,
I can't even.
We do have like nicer versions of Hitler now. It's Hitlerian what he's up to.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of guys online. The Final Frontier is assembling fucking like 700 dudes in tucked in polo shirts and just being like, I fucking
time
love
to
it.
Sell.
You got to stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
It's Hitler's message, basically. It's like, stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
I got a good idea. This sounds a little extreme, but
yeah,
it's only for the 1%ers.
This is only for the 1%ers. All my guys got to have abs. If you work here, you have abs.
Yeah, minus that with like, or subtract that with like, none of my guys can have Jewish sounding last names.
Yeah.
Very similar, but.
All right, give me the theory.
Theory of everything. So, no. I appreciate that. So I haven't gotten fully into it yet, but he says you can take at least, I think, knowledge or human experience and break it down into 4 quadrants. So there's one is, whatchamacallit, individual, and then collective. That's like kind of a north-south. Then you throw a vertical line in there and you say inner, outer. So, or it might be whatever.
What was the first one?
Individual, collective, and inner, outer. So then the quadrant 1, you have individual, interior, which is just your own thoughts and feelings. Out in the, if you move to the right, quadrant 2 is individual, external, which would be like your, like the electric sparks in your brain that like make your feelings, like the physical aspect to your internal thing. And then you go to quadrant 3, which is interior, collective, which would be like the rules of a society that govern the way people move about, whatever. And then 4 would be physical, collective, which would be like just the landscape and exterior, physical area. And the cool thing was that he was talking about was like, you get all these people arguing now, but you'll have people arguing about like, you'll be in like quadrant 1 talking about something. Someone from quadrant 3 will attack your message, but it's like, dude, we're in different quadrants right now.
Yeah.
So he's saying like the quadrant 3 are mostly like the SJW types that are trying to like reorganize the rules that govern a society. You get like a quadrant 1 dude, like he was the one guy the YouTube video I was watching was talking about Jordan Peterson, who's talking about like personal things in people's own minds, and quadrant 3 will be like, that threatens our message, so fuck you. It was actually kind of sick. I was liking it. But in his book, he slams, he was doing nice like intellectual slams on SJWs. He was like, yo guys, I'm all, because the whole thing, his message is you have to, there's like the levels of thinking, he like color codes them. So it's like beige would be like a prehistoric Neanderthal man. It's just like eating, total instincts. And then you go up to like purple, which would be like magical thinking, like shamanism, those kind of old hunter-gatherer societies. And it just goes on and on with the different colors. And green is the last one. He was like, that's postmodern SJW thinking where like everything's relative. Like who even knows what's what? And he was saying you have to eventually jump from green to tier 2 thinking. It was just making me laugh so hard to just finally be like, dude, that's tier 1 thinking, bro. So you can hit SJWs with like, yeah, dude, fucking, I hear you, but that's tier 1 thinking. You got to make the harmonic leap to fucking turquoise color. You're in green. It's just making me laugh. It was really fun. That was my whole ride up here, just laughing about that.
That's good.
It's pretty great stuff, dude. The fact that I'm now equipped with that, I cannot wait to use that.
I'm excited to be around.
Yeah, it's gonna
When
be
you
fun.
drop that on someone.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have spoiled. I should, but I couldn't hold it in.
No,
It's-
I'm
it's
glad
too-
you gave me the context because if you used it without me knowing,
I wasn't gonna hit you with that, dude.
No, I would side with whoever you were arguing.
I was
with.
not. That's my thing too.
If you're like, you're
I'm
green
sharing this
thinking,
weapon with you because
yeah.
you can at any point just go, well, yeah. I mean, if you're a tier 1 thinker, yeah, obviously, I see where you're coming from with your quadrant,
Of course.
but be like, yeah, you're probably trapped in like green, maybe orange, but no, you got to get up to yellow and turquoise.
I'm a
2
tier
thinking.
4 guy.
Well, there's not tier 4. I mean, you can claim tier 4. It's your word versus Ken Wilber's. If you
I'm tier 4.
If you counter Ken Wilber, tier 4.
I call tier 4. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. I'm
Whoa,
tier 4.
now you're green level. If you say none of it matters, it's all relative. You slid back down to tier 1.
No. That's what a tier 2 guy might say. Once you get to tier 4, you recognize
The Wild Wild West.
Oh my motherfucking God. Back in the hands of a consummate professional. Sean Gardini. Throwing up hearts, bro?
I'm just throwing up fucking.
Oh, Illuminati. I'm fucking heartogram right now.
You're Hardigram. You might be Bam. I might be the devil, dude. Let's get it started.
I have a Bam face right now, dude. I got fucking.
I got Bam face myself, dude. I got hungover fucking Bam face. I feel bad.
From the hangover?
Yeah.
You look good.
Thanks, dog.
Usually when someone's hungover, they're weak in the eyes. Your eyes are blazing with intensity. Your eyes are blazing with intensity of purpose right now.
My purpose is to fucking plow through this podcast so I can play video games quietly.
Yeah, it'd be fun though if we die and like you get to actually do like the real life review they talk about. It'll just be hours of like, what why are you sitting on a couch? Like, it was like talking, it was like a podcast kind of thing.
It helped people. Some people it helped.
Well, people had really boring jobs.
There was also people that fucking hated us.
Yeah. People's work was so boring that rather than sitting there focusing on their tasks, they would talk about listen to people talking about nothing. for
My
2 hours.
life, yeah.
That does give me a joy though. It gives me a perverse satisfaction
What?
that, like, 'cause I've always hated every job I've ever been at, and the fact that we can mentally liberate people for just 2 hours,
Fuck yeah.
I do enjoy that.
That was when I got into Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
I had a job. My friend Brendan hooked it up right when I moved to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any jobs, and he was like manager. He was a manager at an apartment complex, and he was like, I need somebody to just come assemble fucking IKEA furniture in every single room of this gigantic complex, day after day. Just show up, put together, and all I did was listen to podcasts, and I actually
That's kind of nice.
loved it.
Yeah.
Just listening to the joy of podcasts.
It is a joy. Sorry, you
know?
triggered me. I was thinking of IKEA. You said assemble IKEA furniture. I was just thinking of my wife yelling at me about the instructions the whole time. Dude, she's always like, you got to read the instructions. And I'm always like, fuck that. And then I fuck the couch up. I do. I bring myself a world of pain
I have
every
fucked
time.
every single one up.
I told her that's the point of it. I was like, then you realize you fucked it up and then you fully comprehend the couch. I was like, if I just do the instructions, I'll never comprehend
Then
the
you
couch.
comprehend the
You
couch.
fully see it, dude. You
You
go,
might be Oppenheimer, dude. You are Oppenheimer. I'm telling you. I saw Oppenheimer. I was like, Matt can never see this movie. He's gonna get into.
I got to see it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever put together one piece of furniture without it being completely fucked.
Yeah.
And I don't fix it.
You leave
I'll
it.
have a fucked up piece of furniture in my house for 4 years. Dude.
Just a tilted
Just
table with
leave it.
legs
I'll be like,
sticking
you
up.
can't sit on that.
Yeah,
Like,
don't touch
just-
that.
Just put together a chair that it's a decorative chair at this point.
Yeah, she crushes me with that because there's sometimes I put together stuff like outdoor stuff, and she's like, "You're missing this bar," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's like
You don't even need that.
structurally, it's not totally needed. Sit
Yeah.
it, you didn't even notice."
Yeah.
But over time, I'm like, "We're gonna throw this out in 6 months. It's IKEA furniture.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking break this. Someone's gonna sit on this. It's gonna break, and we're gonna throw it out and forget about this chair forever." Isn't that weird though? I
Chair's
thought about that
meaningless.
before. How like as stuff, there's like more stuff to be had, but I feel like stuff is genuinely getting kind of shittier. Like couches are shittier and cheaper because every company is trying. This couch is obviously a classic Italian leather, but every company tries to go
It's the
for
most expensive item I have.
the couch is beautiful.
It's actually a nightmare of a couch.
Oh, this couch is comfy.
It's comfy to lay, but to sit with like your seat.
Yeah, to conduct business.
Yeah, conducting business in this couch. This is a this is a Turkish couch, dude. This is a lounging man's couch.
Just like an opium den couch.
Oh yeah.
So I should have just eat figs. No, but dude, it's like as every company strives to further the bottom line, everything gets shittier. Like every house has plastic composite floors, which by the way are good for flooding. I'll give them that. But it's like everything gets shittier and faker. So like as people get like trillionaires, we'll just be buying like Lego houses in the future.
Yeah.
And it's like jerking off into a virtual sock, which
what the fuck?
now that I say that,
did you prepare that?
no, I think about this all the time. Every time I go into IKEA, I'm just like
jerking off into a virtual sock. But where's the cum go then? It's on your fucking
into another
plastic,
dimension, dude.
on a plastic floor.
True. Actually, that's you think they'd come up with like a strict containment thing for that?
Jizz?
Yeah, we're in the wild, wild west of jizz containment. You think it? You think it'd be like a?
Dude, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. By the way, to the folks listening, I woke up at 1.
Yeah,
I woke up to. They're here. I was like, oh shit. Anyway.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm jarred out of sleep every single day. I got woken up today with my kid just
It's kids in your face,
banging
right?
her head. No, they're in the room. They're totally contained and locked up. I woke up to just my one daughter's going, oh, and is hitting her head against the door, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. You just wake up like, ah. You look at a monitor and like, oh fuck.
She's slamming her head against the wall. Fuck, we gotta get in there.
I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing.
That's bad.
It's a hollow door, so you just gotta sit against it and you go, boom.
Yeah.
Just rocking it. It's like, dude, calm the fuck
And
on.
those kids, do they have a concept of the surveillance state that they live in?
Yeah, they think my daughter thinks that
You're
thinks,
big brother, dude. You're
Big Daddy.
You're Big Daddy.
She thinks there's a robot that watches her in her room that we can we'll talk in a robot voice, like, Maya, please go to the bathroom, and she listens to this fucking robot. But if I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, Daddy, come down here right now. So you have to do a robot voice, and she's like, yes, robot. And she's so nice to this fake robot.
That's how that guy tricked that. Remember that fucking. There was a Netflix show about a guy who tricked a girl. He was like, he fucked like the whole family. And then he said he was an alien or something.
Oh yeah,
that
you
the
told me
same
about
one?
that. No, you told me about that. He said
One
he was an
guy-
alien, and then he like jerked her dad off.
He jerked him and the dad jerked each other off. He fucked the mom. He fucked the whole family.
If somebody hacked that surveillance thing, is like, this actually is a robot, I could see myself stumbling into a gay hand job. It's being like, hold on, who's out there?
Just watching TV.
Oh, that guy wasn't wrong for that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wait, you're an alien? You'd be like, you need a sample?
I mean, the fact that he jerked the dad off and then fucked the guy's kids. He fucked the guy's kids, his wife.
Damn,
oh my
all
God.
the dad had to do was just say no to that hand job.
I know.
All he had to
But
do.
once he said yes to the hand job, he was locked in.
He's locked in.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Anyway, I like where you were headed with cum containment and the future of this nation.
I'm saying, you think there'd be a little thing like sheets? Obviously, sheets could absorb or repel it, or just like mercury, it would all just bead together real quick and just like Quicksilver.
Cum?
Yeah, they figure out sheets where like cum just like mercury.
Yeah,
just,
mercury and
yeah, and it comes together in a little glob, and you just go and shove it off your bed, and it turns like dust on your floor.
what do you?
And a Roomba comes around, just vacuums it. And Roomba
Yeah.
goes. Then you blacklight it at
So
night.
like some type of adhesive or like some type of like your lube congeals with the jizz to make it mercury.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea too. To have your jizz. The lube is a good point.
The lube could
I'm
have some
still
type of
caveman.
chemical.
I'm still fucking cavemaning, dude.
What do you mean? Just turn it? Yeah, you still turn it on your side?
Yeah,
You still let it rip onto the
I'm,
shirt?
I'm more aquaplay. I'm more of a shower man, pretty much.
You're an aquaplay.
I'm an aquaplay.
You're into aquaplay,
You
dude?
get the temp right. You get the temp right on the shower head, dude. If the shower head's hitting you, it's like
God damn.
it's a beach, bro. That's a beach. It
You're
counts.
Corona.
I use the shower
beach
head.
life.
And yeah, that's the other thing.
The Wild Wild West.
My gosh.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, Gardini hot mic'd us.
Gardini.
Finally,
I was taking my clothes off.
Dude, he hot mic'd you and hot
I had
cammed
to
you.
put on the Versace, dude.
Dude, how could you wear anything else?
I'll be honest, man. I bought this as a bit before the UFC fight.
Yeah.
I felt like a fucking moron
The whole time?
all night.
I saw the picture. I said, that looks so good on you.
I mean, now you see it in person. How's it look, dude?
Great. I think that shirt looks great on you. I think you should wear nothing but Versace. How do you
think I
say?
should-
How do you pronounce it?
Versace.
Versace? No.
I say,
Is
give me
it really
that. I
Versace?
can't even pronounce nothing.
So it's
Past that,
actually Versace.
No, I think it's Versace.
Yeah.
But I felt like a real dumbass.
Why?
And then I was sitting because I was dressed decadently.
Would you buy it in a casino or were you out?
There's shops at Caesar's Palace, right? Isn't that what it's called?
It's kind of cool though. That's like a gold brick. You could literally
Yeah.
trade that shirt and have sex with a lady, a prostitute. But you could at any